Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching. So firstly, I just want to apologise for the fact that I haven't recorded any videos and got anything posted. If you follow me on Instagram, then I'm sure that you're already aware that I'm not very well at the minute, and you know, I have been in and out of hospital and seeing different consultants and things, so it is a really hard time for me, and I'm not trying to get sympathy from anybody by all means necessary, no. By any means necessary. I'm not trying to come out there and say, oh, I'm really sick, I'm just letting you guys know this is the reason why I've been missing in action and not posting anything on Instagram. So I am going through some stuff at the minute. It took a lot for me to actually get on camera today and start recording and things, just because I genuinely don't feel good within myself, so therefore I feel like it shows through. So I do apologise. I am gonna get this video done though, because I really want to get something posted on my channel. But I just wanted to say thank you to everybody on my Instagram who have been sending me get well wishes, people that have been sending me Snapchats. Honestly, through this time right now, if it wasn't for you guys, I just don't think that I could even get up on camera and put a smile on my face. It is so hard to do that, but again, I just want to say I'm really grateful. And the fact that I have such a really good support network between my family and friends, all of whom have been absolutely amazing during these past couple of months, and even longer for the time that I've been poorly. So I'm really grateful to you all, and I love you all. Thank you. We're going to jump straight into this video. Excuse the hot mess that's going on and the situation on my face. Sebastian the cat decided to attack me this morning and he bit my face. That's his way of showing his love, so please excuse that. This video is going to be a first impressions video, and I'm a little bit late on the bandwagon. I did get this palette when it first came out. As soon as it was in store, I snapped it straight up, and I knew I wanted to do a first impression. So even though I wasn't really going anywhere and I was only going to and from the hospital, I was going with a full face of makeup. Just one, it made me feel better about myself, and two, it meant that I got to test out this palette. So without further ado, the palette that I am talking about is the Urban Decay Spectrum Palette, and I knew I wanted this palette before it even came out. I'd seen it advertised and I just thought this is a really pretty palette. Firstly, you all know that I'm a sucker for packaging, so that's one of the things that I fell in love with. And then as soon as I swatched the shadows on the back of my hand in the store, I was just like, done, give me that palette. It is amazing. And you know, me and my mum went, and it was like really nice. It was a little bit of a thing between me and my mum, a bit of makeup shopping just to cheer ourselves up a little. So okay, so let's open this up. So as soon as you pull it out, oops, it's a really nice box, and it comes with a little bit of, what's this, polystyrene, which just protects the front of it. So we'll get rid of that. And this is what the palette looks like. It is absolutely beautiful. I love the fact that it's like a matte black, and then it's got the raised Urban Decay sign, and it's almost in like, what would you call it, like a crystal-y type of thing. I really don't know. But anyway, this is what it looks like. And then it's a really sleek palette as well, and this just lifts off, which is really good. We have a big mirror on the inside of the lid, which is nice. I've not took the shield off it. And then you have these beautiful eyeshadows. So these are the 15 eyeshadows that are in here. Now straight away you all know that this row here is what drew me to the palette, because you all know that I love my purple eyeshadows. So I'm going to jump into the eyeshadows, and then I'll talk a little bit more about the palette in a minute. So you get a different mixture of colours in this. You get some really nice greens, blues, purples, and then you've got some brownie neutrals and a little bit of pink thrown in there as well. So I'm going to jump straight in and start swatching them. So I'm going to start at the top. So we're going to take the green eyeshadows. So the first thing that I did notice about these is that they're really creamy. They are so nice. So these are the first three off the top, and these are like, you've got more of a greeny, I would have said in the palette it looks like a really greeny mossy colour, which sounds really gross, but it's got a really nice gold undertone to it. Then the second colour in here is more of a peacock blue, and it's got a little bit of gold fleck in it. And then the last one is just absolutely gorgeous. So they are the three colours. I absolutely love them. I've got my little wiper so I can wipe my fingers. They are really pigmented in the pan, and then when you swatch them on your hand, it is absolutely amazing. One of the things that I did struggle with though was getting the pigment to show up in my eyes. I kind of felt like I was having to build the colour up on them, but obviously I'm still new, I'm still testing it out. I think the first time I used it, I used an eyeshadow base. I can't remember what I used. It might have been the MAC Paint Pot in Painterly, and it didn't really go on too well with that. The second time I used it, I put concealer on my eyes, and then I found that it creased. So the third time I put concealer on, I set it with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and then when I went in with my transition shade and then went in with these, I still found that I needed to apply more eyeshadow to make them really pop, but nothing that a little bit of Fix Plus can't help. So yes, so this is the first row. Absolutely gorgeous. So let me get rid of that. I prefer to do the swatches on the inside of my arm going up, but unfortunately, as you all are aware, I've got tattoos there, so it doesn't work out very well. So the second row is the blue. So I'm just going to get some swatches of them. And again, these are really, really nice blue shades. So they are the 3 blue. I'm going to swatch them on the back of my hand. Oh, they are absolutely gorgeous. So they are the 3 blue shades. So the middle one is obviously a royal blue, which is really, really nice. And then the first one up here, this one is more like a greeny blue, but it's still very beautiful. And then the last blue is a very nice sea blue. It's got a lovely shimmer to it, which is really pretty. And honestly, look at the state of that. And that's just from the green eyeshadows, honestly. I think I'm going to need more than one wipe. I'm going to leave them there. I'm just going to swatch down my arm. The third row in here is my favourite. It is the purple line, and I absolutely love this line. These are what the 3 eyeshadows look like. Again, these are really, really pretty. Let's make sure I got a good swatch of these. So then the purples are underneath the blues. Again, these are really nice. You've got a nice deep purple here, and then we've got more of a pinky purple and then an iridescent purple as well. So, and this is what the 4th row looks like. So you have 2 very neutral shades in there, and then you have a hot pink as well. But I actually really, really do like that. So let's swatch them here. So here are the 3 of the 4th row. And again, these are really, really pretty shades. I absolutely love the second shade that I've just swatched. That is the one that I have all over my crease. All over my crease? No, I have it all over my lid right now. But again, these are really, really pretty. So you've got like a hot pink one, and then you've got more of a mauvey type, which is really, really nice. And then you have like a champagne pink shimmer, which is really, really pretty. Which is the neutral brown tones in here. And again, this is another row in this palette that I have swayed towards. So these are what the 3 shadows look like, and then I'm just going to swatch them underneath. So these are a little bit more, you've got 2 intense brown ones, one's more of a woody brown, one's more of a goldy brown, and then you do have more of a beigey gold with silver flecks in it. Yeah, so that's what the palette looks like. It is absolutely beautiful. You definitely, this is something that I would have died if I hadn't have got it to go into my collection. I find that I would definitely use all of these shadows. The only thing that I didn't like was the fact that they are all, you know, they are glittery. They've all got sheens and shines to them. So I do have to open another palette to take some transition shades, and then I can go in with this palette. But not saying that that's a bad thing, because it really, really isn't. So now I'm going to move on to the packaging. So the first thing I love about this is obviously it is a really, really cute packaging. The only thing I don't like is there is no magnetic clip or anything that secures this on. So it kind of does fall straight off, which... Oh, as you just saw, I nearly drop it. So I kind of wish that it did have maybe some magnetic things in it just to help keep it on, and then for storage as well, I'm going to find that I'm going to need to keep it in its box just to make sure that it doesn't get damaged or anything. But that's only a little minor thing. The thing that I do like the most about this is when you've finished with this palette, the eyeshadows, if I can get it out, they just pop out like so, and then you just have your little bits with your eyeshadows in there. So when you've used them all, you are left with a really, really nice little box. So it's got the velvet inside of it, so it could be used as a jewellery box. And I just think it's going to look really, really pretty just to store stuff in and then just keep it to one side and stuff. But if you're anything like me and it takes you ages to go through a full set of eyeshadows, then you know you're going to have this palette for a while before you even attempt to get rid of this and start using this on its own. So I do like the idea behind it though. I think it's really, really good. And I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know of anybody else that does a palette that is like that. It's like a 2-in-1. You come with eyeshadows and then you can also use it as a storage container afterwards. So I really, really do like that. I think that is really good. My overall view on this palette is it is amazing. It's Urban Decay. I love Urban Decay's eyeshadows. I love the Naked 3 palette. I'm not too keen on the other two, but the Naked 3 is my favourite. I've not used the smoky palette. It's not one that jumped out at me. It wasn't the kind of thing that I would go for, but I'm really, really excited for the Spectrum palette. I think it is absolutely beautiful. It was a choice between this and the Vice 4 palette, and I'm really glad that I went for this one because I just find that every shade in here I would use. And I mean, come on, let's be honest, these shades are absolutely gorgeous. I love them all, and that's a very, very pretty swatch. You're really going to get some wear out of this. The only downside is I wish that there was some magnetic clips in it just to help keep it all together and stop it from sliding around. But that being said, the colour of the eyeshadows inside of it way make up for any downfall that it has with the outer packaging. So well done, Urban Decay. I absolutely love this. Let me know if you have this palette and if you've used it and what you think about it. I'd love to know what you guys think and if you love this palette as much as I do. But yeah, so it is definitely a good buy. I'm so glad that I got it, and I can't say nothing but good things about the eyeshadows. Okay, so I'm going to leave my video at that. Thank you very much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please leave me a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Until my next video, I will see you all soon. Bye guys!